Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transac's 2-minute warning for the week of January 9th. This is our first 2-minute warning of 2023, and we have an important question for shippers. How will this freight recession affect your freight budgets in 2023? Last month, we hosted noted economist Walter Kimsis at one of our supply chain huddle presentations. Now, the reason we invited Walter is because he's a great economist, but he has a really good understanding of how the economy and the freight markets play off of each other. Walter had some interesting observations back in July when we first heard from him. He said we're in the midst of a consumer recession as the consumers focus more on buying services than goods. He said, but later on, towards the end of the year and into 2023, we'll see a freight recession, which is clearly where we're at today. Freight recessions, according to Walter, are followed by economic recessions, which he expects to see sometime in 2023. No idea how deep or severe it will be. But here's what this means for shippers. First, it means the tables have turned. As one shipper told me, it's nice to hear from carriers who actually pretend like they want my freight. The second thing you need to understand is we've been in this territory before. Back in 2018, when capacity was very tight, a lot of shippers got we want to be the shipper of choice bug. 2019 came along with relief in capacity and they developed amnesia. So heading into 2023, here are some really important things you need to consider. First, you need to ask, are we going to be a transactional shipper that is focused on getting the lowest possible rates at all times? Or are we going to be a strategic shipper that in fact wants to protect our relationships with the carriers, get the best possible rates, but also protect our capacity for when the market recovers and we need those carriers? The second thing you need to understand is what will you do when you conduct your sourcing event. If you haven't listened to our webcast that we hosted with our friends from CSCMP, where Dr. Chris Caplice talked about how to do great sourcing events, go to transac.com and listen to it now. He talked about the fact that you don't want to source 100% of your lanes. You want to source the most important lanes. The second thing he said you need to understand is that all bids are aspirational on the part of the carriers and the shippers. What does it mean? Listen to the interview. The third and final thing you need to take a look at is how are you going to address volatility in your freight budgets. Right now, the rates are going all over the place. A year ago, container rates were $20,000. Today, they're $1,000 to $2,000. Truckload rates were up last year. Truckload rates are down this year. What'll happen as we progress into 2023? Some shippers we've talked to are looking at using flexible budgeting techniques. What does this mean for you? Or where are my rates at now? Can we use Transac to help you benchmark that? Of course you can. So if you want to learn more about flexible budget, benchmarking, or all the other things we can do to help you manage your costs, send me an email or give us a call, because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we are on your team. We're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful in 2023. Thanks for your time.